here on Kiwi. Ready Whammo Breakfast, of course. Time to get unscrewed with Jason Bryant at unscrewed.co.nz. Wine tastings in the Kiwi studio. G'day, Jason.
Good morning, Whammo.
We also find out what he's been doing this week and how he feels about the week. Of course, Daffodil Day today. That's a reason to be optimistic and cheerful.
Hey, that's the reason why my wine is Chardonnay, because it's the closest colour or wine I could get, apart from Vin Jaune, which is from the Jura region of France, which is yellow wine.
Yeah.
Chardonnay is often more yellow than any other wine, and so
especially if it's more oaked or
more oaked and buttery, and it's gone full Malo, and aged a bit. And so, because my friend in the UK, Tony, whose terminal has got the illness of all illnesses. And
of course, today is the day to donate to the Cancer Society to help the work in the community.
So there's a bit of a sombre start.
Yeah.
But
we've got something yellow in the Q studio, but it's not a daffodil.
Well, it is daffodil yellow, though, in colour.
Yeah, but it's for a bank.
A bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's black and yellow. And we were talking grey earlier, and because Gary V has quit.
Oh, explain who Gary V is.
Gary Vaynerchuk was my inspiration for doing wine video reviews.
We all need inspiration.
And we all do need an inspiration. He's about 5+ years younger than me. And he's been doing it for 5.5 years, as well as I've been.
In the States?
In the States, yep. And he's an internet celebrity. And has now quit doing wine videos. And he said, there's the void.
Someone's going to
fill it
with wine videos.
With wine videos, and I'm thinking, oh, that could be me.
Jason stepping up to the plate.
I'm down in New Zealand, and the audience is really in America.
But hang on, but it's a World Wide Web.
I know it's a World Wide Web, but it really does depend on which way your URL is pointing. And I've got a geography-specific URL, .co.nz, and so most of the traffic should be from New Zealand. Ironically, it is still from the States, but
there you go.
It's not in the volume that he's experienced. But, and there is a but.
Yeah,
it could be.
Yeah, there's no reason why not put out the right content, and who knows
so where it's going to go. But I mean, this is one of the things that we always call it World Wide Web or www, whatever, or the web, the internet, whatever. And we always assume that it's global, when in reality it is geographic specific with URLs. And so you've got to be mindful of that when choosing a domain name.
This is true. You just bought a bike this week.
I bought a bike, and I'm horrified that the coroner has suggested that this is a little rant, aside from that cyclists should pay a road levy to improve the safety on roads for cyclists.
Okay.
And I think that, A, there probably should be more education for the motorists around the cyclists. B, and also about tolerance. They probably own cars already, the cyclists do, because it's probably more likely to be a hobby or something.
I think that's what a lot of people forget, that cyclists are also
road
motorists.
users. Yeah, motorists, right?
Yeah.
So we already pay.
Yeah.
I'm saying we, as now I've joined the mammal group, which is middle-aged men in lycra.
Kind of crazy to double pay.
Oh, do you know, it's insane. Why don't we encourage people to get out of their cars and onto bikes?
Yeah.
A, better for the waistline and health of the nation. B, pollution. And C, I think they should be encouraged to cycle to work and discouraged from using their car.
Yeah.
But to put a levy on them prohibits and inhibits cyclists.
Now, is he suggesting this because he's finding fault in a lot of cyclist road deaths? You know, finding fault in the cyclists themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't really look at, and we don't flip it around and say, well, the death was caused by a motorist. Should that motorist pay an extra charge, or should the motorist be forced to pay a bit more to improve the measures so that both parties can use the road.
Certainly an interesting question.
Yeah,
Very
and
contentious.
I've just bought a bike, right, and it took me a little while to kind of get used to cars passing because the aggressive nature of a driver these days.
Yeah.
And I'm a road user, a motorist as well, so, and I've all of a sudden felt very passionate about cyclists.
But suddenly when that lycra goes on,
Yeah.
it's just
You
turn into a
change.
different.
It's like Superman. You put it on and it should
Yeah.
be Kevlar.
Yeah. But you're anything but when you're on that bike.
Yeah, exactly. You must. You're a little scooter boy.
Well, yeah, little scooter boy. Thank you very much, Jason. That's nice.
In a nice complimentary way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You face even greater risk on the road.
Not really. I don't know. I don't think I face the same risk that a cyclist does. Maybe if you're on your 50cc scooter. So my scooter's 150cc.
Oh,
so,
right, okay. So you've got the power. You're a big man scooter.
Well, there's a big difference when you're with traffic as opposed to the side of traffic or
Absolutely.
slower than traffic.
So you can compete on speed.
Well, yeah,
And
basically.
acceleration.
Yeah.
As well as kind of like that
I think
50cc scooter.
As soon as you're not with traffic, then you are in danger. When you're not with the flow of traffic.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've vented now.
Yep.
I've vented.
Good to hear.
Let's crack on with wine tasting.
Yes. What have you got?
I've got, and this is going to be our bargain of the week, right? Although I was disturbed to see this is a 2010 Chardonnay from Hawke's Bay, Ngatarawa Stables, because Ngatarawa was an old stables, and so they've got Silks stables, although I haven't seen Silks for quite a while. But one of the things that really disturbed me right now, this is in the supermarket, $8.99. It's 2010, but they had a 2011 Cabernet Merlot, and that's a bit too young for me.
Right.
I had it in my hand because I was going to talk about Cabernet Day.
Yeah. Is there a Cabernet Day coming up?
Cabernet Day coming up 1st September. So I'd kind of highlight that. And so that was going to be kind of like my little promo about what's happening.
Yeah.
But then I saw it was 2011. Well, that would have only been picked in April.
Yeah. Well, had we drunk something last week?
Well, we had a
before
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really, really young.
That was 2011 as well. But usually red wine is matured and left to age a little bit before release. Under the same thing as 2010 Chardonnay. So I was a little... So I had it because I wanted to do the kind of bargain of the week, $8.99, reputable brand. I thought, let's rock and roll on this. And so it was a toss-up, and I chose the Cab Merlot, and then found out it was 2011. I thought, can't be doing that.
No. Okay,
But
so what price point is this one?
$8.99.
Wow, that's cheap.
It is cheap.
That's normally a cooking wine.
Yeah, and this is why I thought that I'd get it to see. I mean,
That's almost the what is it? One Julio price.
I mean, it's not as yellow as kind of I was hoping, but it will age and get more yellow in the glass. You can see that. I'll swirl it round for those who are watching rather than listening. It's got quite an attractive nose.
There's a little bit of cream on the nose there.
A little cream, a sweet cream, kind of almost kind of mascarpone, citrus, lemon, vanilla characters.
Lovely dessert.
Yeah, it's a really nicely perfumed nose.
Ooh. I really like that.
Ironically, so do I. But not for the wine making quality. I'm just price point alone. It's a great wine. As a great wine, it's an okay kind of wine.
It's not too big, is it? I mean,
it's not big. It's quite linear. Yeah. It's quite tight. It's got some pretty good acid running down the middle. It's very youthful. Slightly aggressive on the palate, but
then stops. Doesn't keep going.
Yeah. But for $8.99, I'm not sure you'll get a better Chardonnay.
Little roast chicken with that.
Little roast chicken, yeah. So it's because it's
so cheap. Chuck some of it into the pan as well.
Yeah, one for them, one for me.
No, well, that's one for them, two for me.
Oh, two for right. Okay,
yeah.
You do that ration, do you? I think that It's a bit stony, it's a bit mineral, hasn't seen much oak, if any. And yeah, $8.99. Just go fill your boots.
Okay, Stables, Ngatarawa,
yes.
2010 Chardonnay, Hawke's Bay. Thank you very much.
See you next week.
Unscrewed.co.nz is where you'll find Jason Bryant as well. Jason_Bryant on Twitter.